you were playing like an instrument and playing it, that would be fine because it's you're creating that music.
I wonder what happens with like Comic-Con characters, like being on like something like this. Like if you had somebody dressed up as a Hulk.
It wouldn't matter.
Really?
That'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't be like, hey, you can't use the Hulk like that.
No, you can do whatever you want
Come
there.
at you.
Yeah. Yeah, do whatever you want.
Okay. But music's where we draw the freaking line.
Yeah, can't do music. Can't do music.
dude.
Except this music.
Oh. Boom.
That music is awesome.
Boom. Fresh off the bullshit. So you see this motherfucker gonna say he's gonna start up a whole nother gym.
I'm done. Yeah.
Sorry, folks.
We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this like straight from the rip.
Dude.
Come
on.
Yeah.
Relax.
We got to start about this. Because...
Yeah, we got Hollywood Jefe out here claiming that he's...
with his, like, videos, his mastermind...
Well, I think he's...
Villain videos.
Somebody drops off, like, an SD card in an envelope at our door at least once a week, in the late night. And it has these video. It has, like, the audio and everything. Wait, are there video on SD cards?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure I have that right. But yeah, apparently that's a new threat now is that Hollywood Jefe is coming for the gullet. He's gonna look at some gym space, and what are you gonna teach, buddy? What are you gonna teach?
Insurance sales.
I mean, I guess
storytelling. I don't know because it's
teach women how to not have an orgasm. What are you gonna teach, buddy? Huh?
Yeah, like
have little dick energy. Is that what you're gonna do? Huh? It's your little dick energy because that's some little dick shit. Trying to go after my gym business. It gets a little personal when you do this, buddy. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna go after my business. You don't have a black belt.
Like as he's went with these videos this week, each one has gotten more and more personal.
Yeah,
like initially it's all just Hollywood Jefe doing Hollywood Jefe stuff.
Yeah,
and then the second one, it's like starts calling us out.
Yeah,
like the black belts starts coming for the black belts.
I'll choke you. Yeah. I only stopped choking you because you were paying a membership.
Yeah, you're coming for the black belts. We're going to be the ones you're going to come after,
buddy.
And then
that's not making it past the blue belts.
And then he goes even further. And he's like, screw just the black belts. I'm going to come out after the whole gym, bro. That's Integrity BJJ.
Think about the children in here, man.
Man,
he's
going to
kick all the children.
Trains here.
His own children.
I mean, that's what we're dealing with.
He's gonna take. Yeah, he's gonna take.
He's gonna backdoor.
It's next level Cobra Kai betrayal right here. Is young Penn. Young Penn's gonna have to compete against his dad's, kids program.
Lineage.
Yeah.
Like what is he thinking?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's like.
Unless he can bring in some help or something.
I mean, I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can afford to hire some Creonte black belt to come in and
maybe
jump ship.
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who he could get that I would worry about.
I ain't worried about none.
If you want to waste your money in the gym business, go ahead.
But that's what is happening. I mean, that's the only way he makes that happen. Because he's not going to train. He's not going to teach himself.
Maybe that's where he's been this whole time. Maybe he's been training with somebody.
Maybe privates
somewhere up in Wolf Mountain.
Wolf Mountain BJJ.
So there used to be back in the day. I don't know if it's still a thing or whatever, but there used to be Wolf Mountain MMA. There used to be in Wolf Mountain MMA that had a whole program. Like I think somewhere with Matt Hughes, some of those guys or something like Midwest, kind of crap.
Yeah.
Country boys and whatnot. A lot of whites. A whole lot of whites.
Well, that fits
Wolf
Hollywood
Mountain.
Jefe.
Right. Wolf Mountain. Yeah, Wolf Mountain MMA. They so I don't know. Maybe if he'll try to rebirth something like that, but it makes sense that he would try to rile me up like this.
He knows what he's doing, bro. He knows what he's doing.
But
it's look, it's just the button pushing. It's all it is.
Yeah.
He's just trying to manipulate and push buttons. Yeah. You know how Hollywood Jefe is, bro. Yeah. I mean, he does one thing, and then next thing you know, he's just done flip flopped on you, and he's making threats and.
Well, okay, so I did see the Falcon.
Oh,
I ran into the Falcon. Yeah, abruptly.
Okay.
It was out of nowhere, right? Just like the figure was.
Yeah, per
I tried
usual.
to find him, couldn't find him until he wanted to find me.
Yeah.
And he literally just didn't say anything. And he gave me some things to read, which I won't talk about right now. I can't now. So he gave me some things to read, didn't say anything except for Deep State 69. That's all he said. As he left, he was like, Deep State 69. And I was like, well, what does that mean? Falcon, what does that mean? And he just
gone. He's just gone.
Started his motorcycle and just dipped out. It's wild.
Yeah, look, I think we got to do something to get Hollywood Jefe's attention because I think he's floating. I think he's floating too much. I think he's just he thinks he's untouchable.
Yeah, we need to nab him.
We got to touch him.
Yeah,
we got to touch him.
I'm gonna reach out and touch him.
Just got to touch him. Like he needs to know that he can be touched.
Touch him right on his little brown hole.
Just touch him.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch him.
No Diddy.
I'm gonna touch him. No Diddy.
Okay.
No Diddy.
All right.
He's not getting the courtesy of Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, look,
It's gonna be dry Diddy.
yeah, yeah. Diddy's full
Full lube.
Yeah, a lot of lube with Diddy.
No Diddy. You get DMX'd.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. I think we do need to get out there and touch him.
Look, we tried to when the whole things with the whole thing with the studio happened. We tried to be the nice guys, right? We just tried to, no worries, man. You know, he'll come around.
Right.
You know, he'll come around and we'll just record wherever we have to. You know, it's fine. Just don't worry about it. No, really, it's fine. We tried to do the whole nice guy thing where, you know, we just kind of let him go. It's just a phase. It's just a blue belt thing that he's going through. And he just
Blue belts do have a crazy phase.
Oh, they do.
That some of them don't make it back from.
Absolutely.
They all have it. We all went through it.
Yeah. No, that's right. But his is like, you ever seen those videos of like the turbo diesels that just run away? Like they just start, you know, just until they explode. That's what Jefe's doing right now. He's just a turbo diesel Jefe. He's just and it just keeps going. It keeps going. Sucking air in, and
sucks a lot of air out of the room.
Just sucking the life out of everything around it.
Air sucking motherfucker.
Yeah, just air. Yeah, sucking everything off of.
Yeah, he is always sucking everything off.
Sucking it off, and just he won't stop until I think we got to reach out. Sometimes you just got to get somebody's attention.
Oh, we can get his attention.
I think we have to. Like we've given him every courtesy, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
We've given him every courtesy, every chance.
I sent, I sent for a sit down.
Yeah, we sent the emissaries over to try to arrange the sit down. You know, we made sure he understood that even though he was locking us out, that our door was still always open to him.
Yeah,
that he could always,
us, but we still love you.
Come around. Yeah, but
man, I can hurt you and still love you.
I can.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm like, I still love you. I hurt you.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Yeah, it hurts me way more than it's going to hurt you, even though it probably really hurts.
It really hurts you.
I get it.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
The emotional hurt is different.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to touch him because he won't stop. Like if we get more videos this week, I don't. At some point, we're gonna have to change social media stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Not put it out there.
Yeah, he keeps getting in.
Yeah, this last one with the weird eyes. What is that? Like what is the weird rainbow eyes? It's like, like he's like no soul in there. No, just it's not even human looking at him.
Pride.
Just weird pride.
Yeah.
Trans eyes. I don't know.
Eyes.
Just weird. He just keeps getting weirder.
Yeah, I think he's going to be weird. I think he's going to be Hollywood. Hollywood's a weird place, bro. It's full of all kind of people, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of angles.
Yeah, he's definitely proven that he's willing to cross lines I never thought he'd be willing to cross.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that. I think it's safe to say that.
Like, I mean, we thought we knew him. We thought we knew Jefe. But apparently not. Like we should have, as soon as he put that lock on the door, we should have known. We should have known that's who he was. It's like the old saying: when somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
Did he address the Boy Scout thing?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
I wonder if we can find one of his old camp counselors.
I bet we could.
Bet he'd put some fear back into him.
Flashbacks.
Oh, maybe that's where we draw him out to like some sort of campgrounds that reminds him of his days as a Boy Scout.
Maybe.
Just freak him out for a minute.
One of his guys, maybe.
He's going to mess up, and I'm going to put his ass in a trunk.
Yeah. I don't know. He's been laying low.
Yeah, I know.
He's been laying low.
Sending his little goons out.
In his little lair or whatever that place is with the bobcat.
I don't know.
Stuffed bobcat?
Stuffed bobcats, bro. Stuffed bobcats.
Like, what are we doing right now with our lives?
I don't know, but I keep brandishing weapons at people, and I don't know if they're with him or not, but I'm going to keep waving that shit around.
Look, bro, I mean, it's... You can never tell. You can't be too safe.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta be safe.
I don't know. I don't know if I could ever come back from all this with Jefe. I think I'm just done altogether.
I did a ride along with Jordan the other night, which was really cool. Thanksgiving night, it was really cool.
Yeah.
So apparently, they know what's going on, right? We've talked to him. My son's a cop for Carrollton City, so obviously those guys know what's going on with Jefe.
Right. They're on alert. So that's kind of why we stay so safe in our area. Because
we stay in our bubble.
Hard to touch. Like, don't get us wrong.
In Carrollton,
it ain't hard to find, but hard to touch.
Yeah, in Carrollton, it's definitely we've got our people, and we were getting ready to go out, and one of the guys on the team on the squad over there looks at me and says, "Hey, you packing?" I was like, "Should I be?" I was like, "Bro, you should always be. Jefe, you should always be packing. You never know. Like once it gets dark, you never know what you're going to run up on.
It's true.
Like you should always be. So I mean, it's
one minute a domestic, call, and next minute it's Jefe's goons coming out the closets.
Yeah, you roll up onto some trailer park where some grandma just fell down. You think next thing you know you're in the what was the death lane.
Death lane,
where you're death funnel.
Death funnel,
where you
like
just
choke point.
Choke point. You got no way out, and it's just like one way in, one way out, and you're back here in the corner, and
really a dude.
And next thing is AK come out from underneath their moo and just
dick out.
Yeah, I mean that's to be expected.
Full dick out.
That's
look at my dick, and then you're getting shot at.
Yeah.
Like, oh Jesus! Wow. So many confusing angles.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah. So how was the whole ride along? After all, like, you didn't run into any Jefe stuff, right?
No. We were no Jefe stuff. It was Thanksgiving night, and he must have been gone somewhere,
probably doing his thing.
No, it was really, really cool. I really enjoyed it.
I'd forgotten that you did that. That was pretty cool.
No, it was really cool. Watching Jordan do his police stuff. And they kind of laid the law down on me with when I went on. It's like, okay, listen, here's some do's and don'ts. Basically stay in the car, don't get out of the car. Jordan said, listen, if I'm really getting beat up bad, you can get out of the car. But no, you're about 30 seconds before I have my backup, before backup shows up, and you might get beat up too when they get here.
Challenge accepted. It's like, what are you talking about? We know the department, buddy. Even your big guys. What are you talking about?
No. Yeah. That I think that one big guy, the blue belt, I think he's on his shift.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's right.
He didn't know who I was.
Really?
No, he didn't know. The most of his shift does. Maxwell does, and
he's actually not that bad. He just doesn't train enough.
Yeah,
if he trained enough, he'd be a problem.
He's a blue belt.
He's a big guy. And he uses big guy jiu-jitsu and stuff.
Yeah. No, but anyway, so yeah, he was on there, but I was like, don't get out of the car. Only if it's really bad. Do you get out of the car? And he's like, there's a vest there on your feet. If things start getting really wild, throw it on.
Jeez.
Yeah, but well, I mean that's stuff those guys got to think about every night.
They're in it every day.
Every day, every time they go out. So and it's weird too the energy levels. Like we did a bunch of traffic stops. One, people are idiots.
Yes.
Like it amazed me when I was in the car with Jordan how most people will do something worthy of getting pulled over. Like they'll go over the white line, they won't use their turn signal, they'll have a headlight out, they'll do something. Like we could have been just from almost one traffic stop to the next the entire time that I was with him.
I'm sure. Yeah. Like, you have to pick and choose, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Like, do I really want to do a UE to go after that car with a headlight out? But see, the thing is, that's where they catch people. They pull them over for a headlight out, engage with them, and they start giving stuff up. People are stupid. Yeah, they just start talking, or then they smell something. Today. Yeah, I smell it. And that's what they were looking for, mainly for because it was Thanksgiving. DUIs, people out drinking, been drinking all day or something, and then trying to drive and go home and just making sure everybody stays safe. There wasn't a whole lot of traffic out, but that'd be a terrible way for a holiday to go for somebody, get in an accident, DUI, and for sure kill somebody.
For sure.
So it was good. They
no action.
No, really. No, I had a car versus deer. Out on the bypass. The deer had to be disposed of.
There's a lot of deer.
Yeah, it was a 6-point. It was a buck. Messed up the front end of this little SUV. Just radiator and all that's just toast. Yeah. If some traffic stops, and I only rode with him till about 10 o'clock. So I was in there for about 4 hours with him.
That's cool.
And then as I was getting out, he got a domestic violence assault call off of Alabama Street in that trailer park down there. And I was like getting out of the car. I was like, that might take a while. I'm gonna let you guys handle that. And they're all they're all there. Yeah. It was cool. I think guy went to jail. So
good old Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Was it?
Yeah. We did dinner at my in-laws. Did it at later than usual. Usually we'll eat like 12 or 1.
Right.
We did it at 3 this year because of Jordan working nights. Yeah. So we want to make sure he could eat. So, but it was good. It was good. Just normal Thanksgiving stuff.
Yeah.
Thought I was going to have to really. I mean, I say it was good. It really wasn't. And I don't want to put my mother-in-law on blast.
Oh, shit. Her cooking sucks.
Cooking was great. Turkey was great. I prefer stuffing than to cornbread dressing. I don't like the cornbread as much. I like the regular bread stuffing. Even I'd almost rather just stovetop than the cornbread stuff.
Yeah.
But it was good. I mean, gravy was good. Mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, green bean casserole, sweet potatoes. Carrie made that sweet potato souffle stuff. Yeah, it was all good. Hawaiian rolls.
Motherfucking Hawaiian rolls.
Hawaiian rolls.
I'm not hearing something here.
Yeah, this is why.
It can't be possible.
It just wasn't even the same.
Why?
Because there's no cranberry sauce. Like. No cranberry sauce.
What has happened in the Matrix? Because you know what was missing from our Thanksgiving? I swear to God. I swear to God, Mark. Not yesterday's. Yesterday's I had my wife's side of the family. But at my sister's.
On Thanksgiving?
On Thanksgiving. After all the Crans rights.
All the Crans rights we talked.
I couldn't even be proud of the Crans opportunity for Crans rights to be, displayed out on
publicly for everybody.
Yeah, couldn't because it wasn't any. Oh, it's the radio. Just turn it off. But it couldn't because it wasn't there. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. It's wild.
That's weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nobody even gave a shit.
I wonder.
Missing.
I wonder if Jeff heard the podcast
and he suppressed the supply of
cranberry sauce in Carrollton.
I wonder if he had like a little Mission Impossible guy that came in and took the cranberry sauce out of both houses.
Probably.
I didn't have any new people at mine.
No new people at mine either. They'd had to break in.
Somebody like work on the plumbing, work on the AC or something.
I don't know, because it was we did have it at Carrie's mom and dad's house, and we didn't get there until about 1:30. So there was a lot of time in the beginning of the day.
Show up for no reason.
Maybe I'll have to follow up with them because I'm sure like cranberry sauce. Everybody knows that you're supposed to have.
I don't know how we had the conversation that we had, and neither one of us had cranberry sauce.
No, it's really disappointing.
It's wild.
That is pretty crazy.
That is wild to me.
That's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
But other than the lack of cranberry sauce,
it's pretty good.
It was good. It was good. Took some leftovers home.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Yeah. Then had to work Friday.
No, me neither.
No, I did. I had to work.
Oh, that's
drive all the way up to Brazelton.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what Jordan's calling it?
What?
He's saying I'm on Bridgerton. Like there's apparently some
Jordan.
like that TV show, the super English like TV show.
I don't know.
Apparently there is. And it's in Bridgerton. And so we were riding along and we had stopped to talk to a sheriff's deputy for just a second. And it was right as I was getting ready to finish up and head back in. And Jordan's like, yeah, Dad's got to go to Bridgerton tomorrow. And, like, Bridgerton? He's like, yeah.
Why am I going
He's
there?
putting, he dresses up like those old British people and takes care of stuff for him. I was like, that's wild, Jordan.
Jordan, no, I don't do that.
That's wild. Like, you wear a wig and dress up weird. And like, no, it's not. It's Brazelton. It's a place in Georgia.
Definitely not that.
Not Bridgerton.
Bridgerton. It's not a thing, sir.
So yeah, it was good though. It was a good Thanksgiving. That's what I did Thanksgiving night was rode with him from 6 to 10, and it was good. It was good. So
I fell right the hell off the wagon.
Yeah, you weren't drinking.
It wasn't impulsive. It was
Planned,
premeditated. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had planned to fail.
Yeah,
sort of. I'm back on the wagon as of this morning.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
It's just going to be like mineral water and brown rice or some shit. I don't know what you're supposed to do when you do these things.
Yeah.
But apparently relapse is a part of recovery, sir.
I see.
Which is apparently what you're able to say so that you can relapse whenever and then just go back right back on the wagon.
Yep.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm probably going to do it again.
Oh. What was it that got you? What was the thing? Wow.
I don't know. There's a series of things.
Okay.
All right. So just like super honest, it's the holidays are always like super tough for me. Don't go sad. Don't do that. The holidays are always usually like they're usually, tough, and I just don't. I enjoy them in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways I don't.
Right.
But normally it would be like late October, November, and then I wouldn't stop drinking until like New Year.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would just like turn my whole life around because everything sucked.
Right.
So I told myself going in, I was like, all right, I'll give myself, Thanksgiving and like New Year's or something like that. And then I got a free jar of some really delicious apple pie moonshine.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really what opened the door. And I was like, well, I can't not take this.
Take it. Right.
Yeah. It's a nice gift.
Yeah.
And I got one. It's the same customer every year. He gives me a jar of apple pie moonshine.
Okay.
And I was like, well, this will last. It's moonshine, right? This will last. Plus, my tolerance is probably way up because I haven't been drinking for like 3 or 4 weeks. It's like, this will last.
Does it reset that quick?
I don't.
3 to 4 weeks.
Apparently, it didn't fucking reset at all because I can still take out a bunch of alcohol. I took out that jar like no problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Took out another bottle of Whistle Pig, and then I shared a bottle of Basil with my brother-in-law last night.
Wow.
Over the Georgia game.
Did you watch it?
I watched the Georgia game, buddy.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
All
the
8
overtimes.
overtimes?
Jesus Christ.
Second longest game in NCAA history.
Yeah, almost broke the record.
Yep.
Yeah, or tied it.
Yeah.
And then had a chance to break it. But yeah, it was. It reminded me why it's so tough to be a Georgia fan. Like,
it's tough.
It's tough. Like Atlanta teams in general, it's tough to be a fan.
And look, Georgia Tech's it was even worse to be a Georgia Tech fan last night.
Oh, you got to be hating yourself. I didn't even think about
your
that.
heart out.
You've got to be hating life.
You had them beat. Georgia Tech had Georgia beat. Last night.
You should have. Yeah, there was no reason why they should have came back in that third quarter.
How tough is that Georgia Tech quarterback?
Pretty tough. Bro. I heard something about that. My niece goes to UGA.
Okay.
Apparently, since hit the Cartman.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, hit it.
Well, f*** you, Kyle.
Yeah, that.
I hope you die. I hope you
Definitely doesn't
die.
like. But apparently his nickname is Timmy.
Oh no! You're talking about Georgia's quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about Georgia Tech's quarterback.
Oh,
how tough he is.
Oh yeah. I got you. Yeah. Yes, very tough.
Yeah, he got carried 25 carries or something, just getting beat up all game. Just kept getting up and hobbling back
How about
out.
Jackson?
Yeah,
their safety, Georgia safety.
Yes, bro.
Made some plays, son. He was a walk-on.
Yes,
I know. A freaking walk. I didn't know that until last night.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
Wow. Player of the game for them.
For sure.
Really, without that fumble, it wouldn't have been. And then having the sack in the third overtime or
the
fourth
decision
overtime
was just to blitz from there is the ballsiest thing. For when you pull the safety and he decides to go, they're like lightning when they do it.
Yeah.
Back when they used to be able to target each other, like that was the best hits ever.
And they had a good angle of that too, from like the offensive backfield that I showed saw in one of the replays, where it shows where he's at the snap. He's like 6 or 7 yards off the ball.
Yeah.
At the snap, and just times it perfectly. Doesn't give up that he's blitzing before the snap. As soon as the ball snapped, it's just fast twitch right down the A gap, straight to the quarterback. Yeah, it's really impressive. I thought Kirby and Georgia got out coached most of the game until the overtime.
Until the overtimes,
they were getting out coached. The play calls were better from Georgia Tech. They were calling better plays. They had Georgia on their heels the whole game. They were like holding on to the ball. Georgia couldn't get a stop.
Right.
That quarterback just kept grinding and grinding and grinding.
Georgia with some weird football talk today, but
yeah,
Georgia
weird for you.
Weird. They had some weird tactical decisions first half. Like lost it on the fourth a couple times instead of punting.
Yep.
And then going for the 2 points.
Yep. Weird.
Like, dude, why go for 2 points right now? Like you could have had it tied at 20-20. And then been a field goal in to be able to win the game.
Yep. No, Georgia definitely didn't. But man, like the chess match that overtime ended up being. The back and forth chess match, and they talked about it on the broadcast, how most teams come into a game with like 2 or 3 2-point conversion plays, and that's all they have, because they just don't do 2-point conversions very often.
Right.
But here they were 8 overtimes in, and Kirby was calling timeouts.
Yeah, I saw that, freezing them up.
They'd come to the line, they'd go in motion, they'd show basically their package and what they were going to run, and he'd call a timeout. And then they'd have to run another play.
Oh.
Because they can't.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah. So they won't run the same play if they show it. If they come to the line and go into motion, and they got the pack, everybody where they're supposed to be, they won't run that same play again.
Okay.
So Kirby knew that, and so each team gets 1 timeout per overtime. And Georgia Tech wasn't using theirs.
Right.
But every time Georgia Tech came up to the ball in overtime, until like the last overtime, Kirby was calling a timeout after they come to the line and show how they were going to line up. He'd call a timeout. Kirby's a defensive coach too. So he calls the defense, and somebody else calls the offense.
Right.
So he's very in tune with the defense. So every time they would come up, line up, he'd call a timeout, bring these guys over, talk to him about what he saw, and then they'd go back out there and do it again, and just made Georgia Tech cycle through all these plays
to where they had so many. Anyways.
Yeah, and then they're calling things that they wouldn't normally call in that situation. Which is just really smart.
See, I had wondered. I didn't realize that part of it, but I had wondered if that didn't, like, if it's just like to disrupt or freeze up the offense or whatever. if it didn't also like mess up your guys too, to some degree, like especially when it's a lot of pressure and a lot of intensity, and then they get up, and then call the timeout.
From a defensive perspective, for me, and I love playing defense more than offense when I played.
Same.
It's easier. Like, it's easier to get up because there's a lot of reaction and you're reading cues instead of like where you're on offense, you have a specific path that you have to go. Defense is like a lot of if-thens. If they do this, then I do this. If they do this, then I do this. And it's really happening very fast, but it's still reactionary. So the more information you get as defense, and it's another reason why, I don't know if you may or may not, that's why offensive teams go in motion, is by going into motion and bringing a guy from one side of the field to the other, it tells you if the defense is in man or zone. So if somebody goes with them, then it's probably man. If somebody doesn't, and this guy comes across and everybody just shifts around,
then they're going to be.
Then they're probably in zone,
right?
And not man-to-man coverage if you're passing,
right?
So that's where offense like takes and gets info, but defense it's like constant. So the more info they get, the better it is. And I think it really benefits the defense in that situation. And then kickers, you want to do that to kickers. Get timeout, freeze kickers all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Kickers.
Yeah.
Because they got
so
just
much
get in their
pressure.
head.
Yeah.
It's so much pressure.
Yeah.
They don't do anything all game long, and then they have to kick and do it perfect and do it really fast.
How happy was Georgia Tech's kicker that he didn't have to make the game-winning freaking field goal?
There was a lot of talk online about the overtime rules in college now.
Yeah, how long has that been a thing?
So just 10 years or so, they changed it. It used to be they would just do the same, like, possession overtime, like they do the first and second ones. They would just do that forever.
Right. That's what I remember.
Yeah, do it forever.
NFL does that, right?
NFL does that for playoffs.
Okay.
For regular season in NFL, each team gets a possession unless the first team gets a touchdown. First team that gets it scores a touchdown, it's over.
Right. Yeah.
If they kick a field goal, then the other team gets a chance to go down and score a touchdown.
But if they stop them, it's over.
But if they stop them, it's over.
Yep.
Or if the quarter ends, if the overtime period ends, it's a tie in the NFL, unless it's the playoffs. Then they just keep going back and forth. But
which
college
could be 3 in the damn morning.
Yeah. College is very similar to high school. High school does it the same way as college.
Okay.
So each team starts. I think high school is at the 20, where college is at the 25. Each team gets the ball at the 20, and they go. And then after 3, they have to try a 2-point conversion, so there's no more kicking. So yeah, those kickers, after they get through the first 2 overtimes, those kickers are like, man, I'm so happy right now. It's not going to be me that loses this game. Or
he
wins
already
this
missed.
game.
Did he miss twice?
He missed one. Missed once.
Yeah.
Doinked one. A short one. And he's a good kicker too. He's good.
Yeah. But that's in your head.
So much pressure, bro. Those guys.
That was one he shouldn't have missed. Right?
Shouldn't have missed.
Shouldn't have missed that.
Georgia's wide receivers, they dropped so many balls. I felt so bad for Carson Beck. And not everybody's a Carson Beck fan. That's who you're talking about.
Timmy.
Timmy.
Yeah, they say he looks like Timmy.
He does look like Timmy.
Looks like Timmy.
He does, especially like
my niece doesn't know South Park, and she was like, "What's that one character?" And we're like, "Butters." She was like, "No." And then we're jokingly, we're like, "I bet it's Timmy."
Yeah,
and then she's
Timmy.
like, "Oh no, it is Timmy."
Yeah, yeah. He looks just like, especially not in a football helmet. A football helmet with eye black stuff. He doesn't look.
Yeah, no, without it.
But
though.
in normal, like civilian, just regular clothes, he looks just like Timmy.
Yeah, apparently he's girls are so shallow. Apparently he's only good looking when he's winning, but if he's not, he's ugly again.
Oh yeah.
So he's Timmy when he loses.
That doesn't surprise
First
me.
half he was Timmy. Second half he was
Carson Beck.
Yeah. How shallow or what? Anyways.
Yeah, very. College, all D1 females, that's, if they're talking about a dude, they're shallow.
Shallow as fuck.
Shallow sorority girls.
Shame.
Yeah.
Well.
But no, it was a good game. Really good game. Stayed up I watched all of it.
Yeah. I ended up, I was like, all right, if this goes, past 12 o'clock, I'm just going to say
It's right past 12 o'clock.
Right at it.
Yeah.
So it was over, I went to bed. It was fun watching the game. I hadn't sat and watched a whole football game in a hot minute. So there was
good time of year to get into it.
Yeah.
Good time of year to start paying attention.
Yeah.
SEC championship game next Saturday, Georgia and either Texas or Texas Tech. Either one of whoever wins that game today will face Georgia. The winner of that will get a bye in the playoffs because they're doing 12 teams now instead of 4. So the college football playoffs is 12 teams.
What was the reason for them doing it on a Friday?
Just a holiday. They're just trying to spread out, get as much ratings. That way they're not competing with any other teams playing right now.
Dude, that's all I can think about when I see. I don't, for whatever reason. All I can think about when I see like sold out stadiums and arenas, like, look at all of those seats they sold.
All those people.
Look at all those people. Look at all those seats they sold.
Yeah, 90,000 or something like that at Georgia.
Dude, I watched. I don't know where they were. May have been somewhere Asian, but Glory Kickboxing.
Yeah.
So I've got. I think it's on Prime or something, but they.
Yep.
On their live, it's just like regular TV. I'll catch their Glory Kickboxing every now and then, and it was big ass arena. They're still selling out like little, not maybe 16,000, 20,000 seat arena.
Like State Farm,
yeah, something like that. Like, dude, that's cool. Like, you can still sell out an arena. Like, that's pretty impressive. But
it is impressive.
I want to do that somehow. I want to sell out a freaking arena for no reason at all.
That'd be wild.
I don't know how to do it or what.
One day you're gonna
find me a little
look back here at
little dude magician.
Season 2, episode 104 of Cam and the Rev, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, remember when we said we were gonna sell out an arena?"
Did that shit, and we'll do this clip again. Told you.
Yeah, told y'all.
Told you.
We knew it.
I'm gonna teach Dominic how to get him to learn magic. Just make him do magic tricks.
Like Penn and Teller, just full card tricks.
Yeah. Pickpocket him, boy. Pickpocket.
Yeah. Just show up with his watch on you. It's like, shake hands and your watch is gone.
Like, kid's a little con artist. What the hell?
3-card Monty, anybody?
Everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner.
Everybody wins. Everybody wins. This guy just won.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my best friend, and you don't know it, and we know each other, but he just won.
That would be cool.
3-card Monty.
Dude, they're selling out these little resorts. I don't know how they're keeping them packed anyways. But I've had 2 separate friends. I've got one of my buddies, he's black guy. His wife, I think she's from Florida. She's not Colombian, but I think she's got like some Colombian friends or something like that. She's white lady. So black guy with a white wife. And
she has Colombian friends.
She's from Miami or something. But they were telling me about it, and then one of my Puerto Rican friends, he was telling me about it. But they all were mentioning like the same place, and it's some resort in Colombia that does plastic surgery.
That's wild.
I think you can go down there, I think, for a woman to get a new booty, some brand new titties, and like a tummy tuck was like $7,000.
That's
American. Cheap. And you stay in the resort. Nothing shady here. You're just staying in a resort in Colombia.
That's very shady.
And they're gonna perform a surgery on you.
Who do you think owns the resort?
I don't know, but apparently you can see because you get a handler, by the way, that meets you at the airport. I shit you not. This is the whole thing.
Yeah.
That meets you at the airport to take you where you need to go. And apparently it's within distance where you can see like Pablo Escobar's place. What is it?
Medellin?
Yeah, there.
Medellin.
Yeah, it's right around there. So I don't know. You tell me who owns that fucking shit.
Yeah, I think we all know who owns it.
But it's enough to where like there's there's a certain demographic that it clearly is getting this is getting pushed on, that is getting sold. It's kind of like island people and insurance companies. Like it's like there's a certain demographic that they're leaning on. That loves it. That that it's they're concentrating all of their efforts towards that'll pay for it. So you get some of these Brazilian butt lifts and brand new boobies, you know.
I don't know, bro.
That's
I
like,
don't know.
It looks like great. It seems like great value plastic surgery.
Yeah, why would you do great value plastic surgery?
I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess if you really wanted it,
it seems like that should cost.
Only way
it should be that much just for like one of those things.
Yes, it's
like buy including the resort.
Buy one get two free. Buy one get three free.
Yeah, like the resort should probably cost $5, $6, $7 grand, whatever.
Yeah,
the titties ought to cost about $5 or $6 grand. You know, $2,500, $3 grand a piece.
Yeah,
and then the Brazilian butt job, the butt lift, same. Oh wait, no, and you're getting a tummy tuck.
That's a
they
lot.
just throw it in there, bro. Little Botox, you know, margarita, margarita with your Botox.
That's wild to me that's a thing.
People are doing it. They're flying out there. Like people are getting stem cells in Tijuana. Like they're same.
Man, I don't know. I don't know that I could trust the process enough. Like I would be so skeptical of something like that.
Yeah, dude, it'd be real hard for me to let you put me under.
Like I almost bought a jersey online this week from a shady, like Chinese.
I do want a Hawks jersey.
Person, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had what was it? Hibbett or somebody had one out here.
I got a hookup for you.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Hook me up, homie.
I do.
Yeah.
But I've been. It's still a little shady.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little. Shady.
Get you like a prepaid card.
Yeah.
Prepaid Visa card.
Yeah, I mean,
try it that way. That way, if it is something shady, then you're just out the money you spent.
Just put it on the company card.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know,
it's for promo. we're promotions over here.
Yeah. I wonder what the limit is on that thing.
Like, why am I getting charges in Pakistan, Mark?
What's this $8,000 charge from China? Get it before all the tariffs go on.
Yeah, true that.
Did you see? Speaking of tariffs, did you see Trump had a visitor at Mar-a-Lago?
No.
Yeah. A world leader just popped in at Mar-a-Lago just to have a meeting with him.
Is it Putin?
No. No.
Is Castro still alive?
No. One of the two that it was Trudeau from Canada after Trump threatened to put 25% tariffs on them if they don't start controlling the border.
Nice.
Them in Mexico, and all of a sudden Trudeau flew to Mar-a-Lago in Florida to sit down and have dinner with Trump and talk to him. Just a threat. He's not even in office, bro.
He hasn't
not even in office yet.
But they know he's crazy enough. He'll do it.
But they know he'll
do it.
They know he'll do it.
Well, what was it? The female president in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
That's she reached out too.
Yep.
I did see that.
Absolutely.
I didn't know if she went to Mar-a-Lago or not.
No, she didn't. I think she just reached out. But Trudeau flew from Canada to Florida.
Yes, Mr. Trump.
To sit down and talk to Trump.
That's funny.
But bro, he's Hitler. He's Hitler.
Yeah, but Biden sat down with him
and loved it. Seemed like he enjoyed himself.
Fine. You sat down with Hitler, bro.
Seemed like he enjoyed
if I'm
himself.
the left and I really bought all, like if I'm far left, I should say just left.
Wild.
If I'm the far left, if I'm like one of the extreme ones, and I believed all that, how fucking confused are you right now?
Yeah.
You're like the stepchild that I don't know if I should I don't know if yes actually means yes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I stand? Can I sit? I don't know. What do I do? Can I use that bathroom? Can I not use that bathroom?
Did you see Kamala's video, the first one that she did after she went on vacation for a week?
You are still important or whatever it was she said.
And she's like, hands all out in front. Those big old weird looking hands.
It's because she's drunk.
She's so drunk. You still have just as much power as what you had the day before the election. Like,
you totally do.
Just as much power. Just as much. You matter. Just as much. That's what you. Don't you let anybody take your power away from you. You. She reminded me of the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt.
Kind of. I sent. They did the fucking internet so ruthless. Did I send you the one with that showed her with her hand instead of her hand doing everything? It was holding a Hennessy bottle.
Yeah,
they chose Hennessy out of all of it, out of all the alcohol you could have chose. I said that to so
God,
many
bro,
people.
I can't.
There's one, Russell Brand did a breakdown of it, which is hilarious. But there's some part where she's actually like, and let me tell you, it's just like, Jesus, woman, are you really that drunk?
It's so bad.
Okay, just stay off.
It's so
stay
bad.
off camera.
And they put that out, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody published it. Somebody
like,
said, "Yep, let's hit the button on that." Send that out to the people.
Another take?
Nah, it's good.
We got it.
Yeah, that was the best take.
One shot, one kill.
Whatever they recorded that day, that they put out was the best that
That
it
was
got.
not going to get better. Not at all. No, not at all.
And you wonder why she didn't go on Rogan.
Oh, God.
3 hours of that with Rogan.
Do you believe any of the polls that say that basically people would still vote for her?
I believe
run
it.
it again.
Absolutely.
I don't believe nothing.
I believe it.
The polls already were dumb. Like
They were.
we can't trust polls.
But
now.
no. See, and I've heard some people from Kamala's, and I'm going to tap out with this. I heard people from Kamala's campaign. They've done some interviews lately. Mm-hmm. And they said that this whole time that they knew they were behind the whole time. So they basically just lied to everybody. Like the entire time they knew that it was going to be that they had, 5 percentage points or stuff just to get even, that they were behind the whole time. But, and they're not taking any ownership of it. They're still doing we did the best we could, we only had 107 days, this candidate, we could have done more with the candidate. Just they're still drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. They're still drinking the Kool-Aid. And now I don't think she'll make it through a primary season, but this time, who knows what they decide? The Democrats may decide they don't want to have a primary anymore. They may just decide they just want to pick who wants to be the candidate and just run them out there.
I think if they do, they'll lose more of their party than they've already lost.
I agree.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't surprise me. I think they're that dumb.
Maybe.
A good portion of them are that dumb. Not all of them, because there's some
it's
really
just
smart
a
ones.
matter of how much of those of the good portion.
Yeah.
It just is how many of those are actually high up.
Yes. And actually have the control that needs to make it happen. So that's so I'm going to tap out with. They knew, bro. They all knew. They knew that they weren't going to win.
Yeah.
They just collecting money and spending money. $1.5 billion.
And they're $20 million in debt.
And $20 million in debt.
So an extra $20 million on there.
Throw an extra. What's $20 million among friends?
Why did you not stop at 800?
$1.48 billion.
Yeah. What's wrong with y'all?
Just had to get that last.
Why didn't you stop at? Yeah. Why didn't you stop 20 million short of the billion?
Well, and they promised their people they were going to pay them no matter what through the end of the year. They promised all their staffers, that however many hundreds of people they have on staff.
Really?
They promised them, and they're all on unemployment. They set up a GoFundMe, bro, for their people.
Oh my god!
They're doing GoFund. I mean, full putting their name on T-shirts.
Backing the wrong horse here. Jeez.
Yep. That's it. That's all I got. I'm done with it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tap out to. I didn't miss cranberry sauce at all on Thanksgiving.
I hate you.
Didn't miss it at all. It wasn't until the end of the night when we're making. What, are you gonna shoot me and knife me?
Knife hand.
When we started making to-go plates and realized there's no cranberry sauce and nobody gave a shit.
I cared. I cared.
Or crans rights don't.
Hey.
It's not that they don't matter. It's just people don't think they're that important. That's what I'm tapping out with.
Okay. We love you guys. We'll see you Wednesday. We're out.